Okay, this is going to have some serious wind noise, so I'll probably have to put everything in the description. That there takes about 3/4 of the back of a semi-trailer, the generator box. You can hear these running the whole time, but here's a better size comparison. That there is a grain storage bin. Have a look at that. Now there's 128 of these, enough to produce on average power for 64,000 houses, which means each one of these should produce enough power for 500 houses each. You can hear them whirring the whole time. It's sort of clunking a bit. These ones are the ones with the troubles with all the vibrations and all that. They reckon you get about 2 or 3 of them get in sync with each other, and then you start feeling shock waves. And you've got the basically the governor of the state was saying, oh, but there's no proof, there's no proof. Well, of course there's not going to be if you don't ever actually put any test equipment. But because people were getting quite a bit of rent money from these things, they went and got the local university to put test equipment out there. And there's standards they've got to comply with, that they shouldn't go over a certain vibration limit any more than 7 times a month. Well, in the first week they went over it 10 times. So, you know, politicians are trying to pretend there's no data on it so they can just, you know, wish all the worries away. And I've also heard remarks from a very arrogant European manufacturer of wind turbines, who's basically made half of the wind turbines in this country, say that the protesters have got too much their way, and now it's time for us to get stuff our way. Well, you know, he goes back to live in a European city, whereas the protesters have got to live underneath these damn things, you know, or within close proximity to them. So I think that was a bloomin' very arrogant statement to sort of make. Especially coming from a company who's, you know, dealing with something that at many times is controversial. But the ones here, and there's another farm in New Zealand, seems to have the same problem, but all the other farms seem to be pretty much all right. So I think that somebody's been cheaping out on something, or the structural strength of these things isn't good enough. They're shaken somewhere to cause these shock waves, or cheaped out on the bearings or something, but we'll never know because they don't really want us to know in the first place.